Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you from Talambon, Cebu, Philippines. Awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about how to get started with trusting your Filipina. In the Philippines. How to get started trusting your Filipina in the Philippines. Yeah. Ooh, what a joy, such a joy to come back to you, my friends. And today, I want to say for those of you that are here for the first time, you can click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon to continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when we talk about the Philippines, you understand this is a country where relationships abound between Filipinos and foreigners. And sometimes when they enter into relationships, the question arises, should I trust my Filipina? So today, I'm going to go over some things with you so you can understand how to begin trusting your Filipina and why it's so important. First of all, let's understand what trust is. Now, I talked to you a while back about trust, and trust is basically your understanding that that person that you know is who they say they are. Yeah, and it is also your understanding that that person will do what they say they're going to do. What's going on, HT? First one in the house. And so I want to tell you that also I talked to you about two types of trust last week. I talked to you about a visual trust, and then I talked to you about a blind trust. Now, visual trust is you don't trust that person no farther than you can see them. No farther. No farther. Oh, you're up on 80 going on. Okay. No farther than you can see them. That's called a visual trust. And a lot of us as foreigners, we have a visual trust with our Filipino because we're in a long distance. What's Markel? What's going on, man? We're in a long distance relationship, so we don't trust the Filipina no farther than we can see them. That's called a visual trust. Now, you want to start off, most relationships start off with a visual trust. But eventually, you're going to get to a point where you have a blind trust. That means you trust them implicitly. You trust them explicitly. You trust them with your life. And it takes time to develop that. I remember what's going on, Rand, man, 64. Listen, for example, when a child comes out the mother's womb, they don't trust nobody. They're like, wow, where am I? What's going on? What's happening? They like, where am I at? What is this? They don't trust nothing, and they don't trust nobody. They learn. Trust is a skill that's learned. And so the baby learns to trust who first? The mother. And how does he learn to trust the mother first? Because the mother provides him milk. She provides sustenance. When she pulls out the breast or she pulls out that bottle, the baby just sees it and he starts salivating because he knows he's going to get fed. He's going to get led. And he trusts mother. Visual is a visual trust. When he sees that, he trusts. Now, one thing she understands, that visual trust is temporary. Because if you take that same baby away from his natural mother and put him with somebody else, and they start feeding that baby from the breast or from the milk, they're going to develop trust for that person. But when you take that baby back to their old place, to their mother, they have to redevelop trust all over again because their baby's trust is visual trust. So a visual trust is what? A baby type, small type trust. Okay. Now, as opposed to a blind trust. A blind trust is you trust that person explicitly, implicitly, no matter whether you're there, whether you're here, whether you're everywhere. You trust that person, and you know they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. That's what blind trust is all about. Blind trust takes a long time to develop. Some of you trust your mothers and fathers, your parents right now, you have a blind trust for them because you grew up with them. They raised you and you know they're going to do what they said they're going to do. You trust them with your finance. You trust them and then some of you don't because you know they're not going to do what they say they're going to do. You know, they're going to take your money. So blind trust, you have to be very, very careful with the blind trust, and you have to, the visual trust, that's an easy baby trust. But the blind trust is more, very, very highly developed and more important. So we're going to talk about what we talked about what trust is, and now we're going to talk about how you can build trust with your Filipino. It's important because I told y'all there's 4 pillars of a solid relationship. You're going to have trust, you're going to have communication, you're going to have respect, and you're going to have compromise. They're more than that, but those are the main 4 areas of any relationship. If you want to build a strong one, you got to have those 4 things. If you have 3, it's going to be weak. If you have 2, it's going to be really, really weak. If you have 1, you got nothing. It's going to fall down. You gotta have something to hold your relationship up on, so they can foundation to build your relationship up on. Okay, and those are your four main pillars for a strong relationship. Some of you like, what are you talking about? Strong relationship. We just here, man. We just here. Okay, that's why you got a weak relationship right now, because you just here. You have to learn how to deal with that Filipino. That Filipino got to learn how to deal with you. If you sit around there thinking everything gonna be all right, everything gonna be just like it. Nothing gonna change. She gonna still shit. You know, you just scared to step on each other's toes. You gotta have a foundation to build a strong relationship. Now, somebody said trust takes years to build. It takes seconds to destroy, and it takes forever to rebuild, to recover from, okay? To restore. So whenever you have a trusting, loving relationship, and some of you guys out there right now, you got Filipinos that love you. You got Filipinos that trust you. Don't mess that up, because it took you a while to get there. You didn't get there in one day, did you? Huh? No, you didn't get there in one day. It took a while. You started out down here. You moved up, and now you're at a point where, hey, everything's cool, man. I love it. That's what you say in your mind. That when you can't wait to see her, you can't wait to talk to her, and the same way with her, you have it. And it takes work. Work it, baby. Work it. It takes work to keep that. Okay? It's not going to stay by itself. When you stop working, your relationship start going what? When she start working, your relationship start going. You both have to work at trust and every other areas of your relationship in order to survive, in order to keep stronger and to build your relationship. That's why some of you got divorced right now. Yeah, including yours truly. We didn't keep abreast of a trust. We didn't keep abreast of the other areas. We didn't communicate properly. We didn't respect one another properly. We didn't compromise properly. And when all those four things go down, it's out, your marriage out the window. And your relationship, if you had a girlfriend, boyfriend, it's out the window. Because those things keep people going. When you stop working those things, you can forget you can get your relationship. It's going to die out. Yeah, it's going to crumble to the ground. Now, before you begin building trust with your Filipino, with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your significant other, your mate, you got to have an understanding between both of y'all of what trust is. Okay? Because some Filipinos don't understand what trust is. But you have to be on the same what? Wavelength. You have to both have the same mutual understanding of what trust is. She said, now listen here, Susie, I like you a lot. I think I'm going to love you, but it'll take a while, but we got to work out this thing about trust. I want to trust you. I want to be able to trust you. And I want to know what your understanding of trust is. And then she tells you, you tell her, and if it's different, then you come into the middle and explain it to each other, so that when anything goes wrong about trust, you know, okay, we already established this is how we trust each other, and you're not doing it. That way you have on the same page, you're on the same wavelength, and there's no doubt about what trust is. Now, 4 things I'm going to tell you about how to build trust in your what? Relationship with your Filipino. Yeah, keep your promises. Don't be negligent about what you promised her. You promised her $100 next month. I'm going to give you $100 next month. She said, okay. Filipinos remember everything you say. They bring it back to your mirror, especially when it benefits them. But when it doesn't benefit them, they may like, what did you say? I don't know. Yeah, but they when it comes to their benefit, they remember. And see, when you don't show up with that $100, that $100 don't show up next month, guess what? Your trust level with her goes, ding. And then the next month, if you don't give it then, it's way down. She might just let you go. And so it goes both ways. You have to trust her, and she have to trust you on what you say. You have to keep your promise. Whatever she promised you do, she promised to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning to chat with you, and she didn't show up. She running on Filipino time. Your trust level goes down. Okay? And the same thing. When your trust level goes so far down, you might as well see you later next, and just let it go. So keep your promises. Not only should you keep your promises, but the Filipinos should keep their promises as well. Secondly, keep your secrets. Yeah. Keep your secrets. Now, I don't mean keep secrets away from each other, because when you do that, it causes what? Divisiveness. And you want unity. You want unity. You want togetherness in your relationship. So you want to keep your secrets not away from each other, but you want to keep your secrets what? For each other. Yeah, share your secrets with each other. That has a tendency to bring you more intimate and has a tendency to bring you more closer together when you share your secrets. Yeah, I remember one time I talked to this young lady. I've been talking to her about 6 weeks maybe, and she was pretty consistent, commenting and everything, and chatting. I was looking forward. I was starting to really like her, and she, we got on the subject about virginity. We got on the subject of virginity, right? So I said, well, I don't have to tell you, I haven't been a virgin in a long time. And she said, yeah. She started crying, man. She said, yeah, they took my virginity. They took my virginity. I said, what? They took my virginity. And man, tears just started going everywhere. She just boo-hooed. I'm telling you, she cried all over the place. I said, well, calm down, please. I don't know that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you upset. I'm sorry. She said, it's okay. They took my virginity. I said, what do you mean? And I had to question her to figure out what's going on. She got raped, man. The girl got gang raped when she was 14 years old. And what I was saying hit her nerve, and it brought her back to her mind. 2 men raped her as she got off the jeepney on her way home from school. They pulled her in the bushes and raped her. And they told her if she opened her mouth, they would kill her and her family. I said, did you tell your parents? Did you tell them? Did you go to police? No, I didn't tell any. I said, why? She said they would kill me and my parents. And so I'm just telling you, man, whenever you speak intimately and speak about secrets, it has a tendency to draw you closer to each other, and it has a tendency to draw out those things that are deeply embedded inside of you, embedded in your spirit, embedded in your mentality and in your heart. She was full of pain and anguish and hurt, and I was the only one she just related that information to. And so what I'm telling you, man, you want to get closer to your spouse, you want to get closer to your girlfriend, you want to get closer to your partner, to your mate, show and share your secrets. I dare you to share a secret with your mate. I dare your mate to share a secret with you and see, won't you all have feelings for one another. You can start feeling and want to empathize and sympathize, and that draws you closer together in the heart. Now, promises, secrets, and then you want to keep your communication. Yeah, you got to keep the lines of communication open. That telephone line is a ring, ring, ring. Talk. You got to talk, man. I know sometimes you don't want to feel like talking to nobody. I mean, there were days in my life I didn't want to talk to nobody, man. Get out of my face, But yeah, you got to keep that line of communication open. It's got to flow. I talked to y'all about the communication line before. I told you that communication has 2 main elements. First element is the sender. They send that information out. And then I talked to you about the second element is the receiver. You have a sender and you have a receiver. That's what it's all about. And then between that sender and receiver, there's a communication channel. Okay? If that communication channel is messed up, the information that the sender sends to the receiver is going to be garbage. They're not going to get it all the way. So you have to keep a place where you can communicate between each other, and you don't have a lot of distraction, you don't have a lot of stress. It's just you and her. Okay? Sometimes it's on the phone. But the best way to communicate between you and your significant other is face to face. Yeah. Be all up in her face and let her be all up in yours. And communicate between you, between both of you. Tell her things, small things, big things, anything, but talk. That's how it works. Communicate. I hope I'm okay. I hope you're here and see me. But that's how you need to do. Keep your line of communication open. And one other thing, guys, whatever you do, please be careful about judging your girlfriend, wife, whatever. Be careful, because judging people has a tendency to turn them away from you. Nobody wants to be judged all the time. I mean, every now and then, but every time you turn around, let's say your girlfriend saw a dress she wanted. You don't look good in that. You don't look good in them dresses. I don't like. She told you she liked the dress, man. Respect that. Don't judge her. If you don't like the dress, keep it to yourself. It's okay. I see you like that dress. Okay, that's okay with me. You like that dress, that's okay. Don't say something negative. Stop judging people. Be positive. My mama told me a long time ago, if you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all, boy. I still got that in me. I try to watch what I say, especially around the person I love. Even though I don't like it, I won't say nothing negative. I say, okay, you like that? Okay, that's good. I'm glad to hear you. hear you say that. I'm glad you see that. Okay. I won't say, I don't like that dress. That's judging. It's not for you to like it. She likes it. Let us say, okay, that's fine. You know, go along with the flow. Stop all of that negative judgment. Be positive, supportive. That's what people need. That's what you need in your endeavors in life. You need to be supportive. You need people to support you. You need people to help you. You need people to get on your train and ride with you sometimes. Okay? Stop all that judgment. And when you disagree, last thing, when you disagree, do not disagree in public. Please. That's the worst thing you can do. You have to sit down and say, okay, when you disagree, don't disagree in my mama's house. Don't disagree in front of my brother. Don't disagree in public. Don't disagree with me in the mall. Please. Let's talk about it when we get older, till we get home to a place where we can sit down and talk to one another. Because when you disagree with me in public and you shame me like that, I don't like it. It makes me feel terrible. And the same thing with her. Filipinas have, if you cause a Filipina to lose face, F-A-C-E, she gonna dish you every way she can, and she gonna go in a tempo on you. And when she's done with you, you gonna wish you had never said what you said out of public. Please, I'm telling you, if you want to disagree, it's okay to disagree, but you have to agree how to disagree. Disagree in a private place with just you and her. Nobody staring at you. They're not wondering why y'all yelling and all. Just disagree privately and personally. Get to the point. Say I disagree with this, and let it go. Okay. All right, so I talked to you guys. I gave you several things on how to get started with trusting your Filipina. And I hope you put those things to some good use at some good time. All right, guys, this is a good time for us to go to the roll call. Everybody ready for the roll call? All aboard. We're getting ready to ride this train. Anybody riding this train with me today? Let's see who's riding this train for me today. All aboard. All aboard. HT, what's going on, man? Number 1 in the house. Going down on Highway 80, going home. All right, Markel, number 2 in the house. What's going on, sir? Good to see you. Always good to see my friend Markel. If you got a TV, he's got a YouTube channel, Markel's TV. Also on Instagram as well. Y'all make sure you check out Markel TV. Okay. HT said, Markel, what's going on? Okay, Ran64, what's going on? What's going on, my man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Glad you're on the train today. Glad you aboard. I'm Mellow89. What's up, man? What's up? Good do you hear the story about the 66-year-old man killing his what? Woo. Hear about a 66-year-old man killing stuff in the free? Oh, I saw something on that, Mellow. I didn't get the details, but I heard something briefly about it. That things like that happen. I mean, people are crazy. People do crazy things all the time. It's a sad, sad situation for him to do something like that. But that sounds like something that happens to OFWs. There was an OFW that was met her death in a freezer in Kuwait about 2 years ago. I did a video on it. But things happen, man. When you push the wrong button on somebody, there's no telling how they respond. And I'm not saying she did something cause that, but nobody should go like that. But people are crazy. You have to be careful how you speak to people and how you treat people. There's no excuse for him doing that to her, but you don't know the situation. So I can't speak a whole lot, but that's crazy, man. All right, Mello is in Arlington, Texas. 6-week countdown to Singapore. Okay, you're going to Singapore. All right, yeah, man, that's nice. Singapore is nice, man. It's nice there. There's a park out there. I forgot. There's a big park out there. We didn't get a chance to go to. It's like an ocean park in Manila. Go to that place, man. We were getting ready to go there. We got tired.
Universal.
Oh, it's called Universal Park. We were on the Chinatown part of Singapore, and that was all the way to it would take us about 2 hours to get there, so we didn't want to go. But that's when we go back to Singapore, we definitely going to Universal. But Singapore is nice, man. People there, we gonna find that out for yourself. I'm not gonna say nothing negative, but the places are beautiful. Singapore,
Right.
Okay. Singapore is a high-tech place. Everything there is high-tech, man. So be ready. When you get in the taxi cab, they're gonna have an internet in the taxi cab, and the guy gonna have a big camera there. You gonna say, where you going, sir? You tell him.
Yes.
Yeah, you got a GPS. You gonna say, where you going, sir? You tell him your address, your hotel. He plugs it in, and you gonna see y'all riding on the GPS all the way to your hotel. But they're nice there, man. I liked it. We liked it a lot. Hope to go back there someday. But yeah, it's an exciting place too. Very exciting. It's similar to Philippines, but they're way, way, way more advanced than the Philippines. Their infrastructure is super. Very, very nice. Mellow dang for real. Okay, it's in the 4-star telegram. Okay, I have to take a look at that. Trust is the key. Yeah, it is very much. What's going on, Wendell? Good to see you, man. Mr. Kels, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Lisa D in the house. She's right here, y'all. My lovely wife.
I am upset.
I had to strike a pose for y'all. Oh yeah. Okay, so what up? Wendell, Lisa D. Yeah, we in the house. We in the house. Frederick Mason. Hi, Frederick. Good to see you, Frederick. I haven't seen you in a while, man. If you're not joined the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Ooh, yeah. Okay, Mr. Kelsey, is it common for a Filipino not to want you to meet her family? How big a red flag? That's a huge red flag, Kels. Man, most Filipinos are dying for you to meet their family, the good ones, okay? The bad ones, they don't want you to meet their family because they're probably trying to scam on you, or their family has something negative that they will tell on her, okay? So when you find somebody that don't want you to meet their family, and you want to meet their family, red flag. Tell them thank you, but no thank you. Whatever you want to do with them, do it. But don't put anything about long term with that, okay? That's not going to be long term for you. That's going to be short term, and it could turn out. Sorry. Could turn out very, very negative. So those types of situations you definitely want to avoid. All right, guys. So today is Friday morning here in the Philippines. It's approximately 10 to 9. It's cloud. It was partly cloudy, but now it is sunny and bright. Lisa D and I have a big day today. We have a stove that we purchased here in the Philippines, and the stove stopped working, man. But the good thing about it, the stove has two parts. It has electricity and it has gas. The gas part stopped working. So now we got to get a technician. We got to go out here, find a technician to fix the stove. But we still we are able to cook because we have electricity. It's dual, electric and gas. But the thing about the Philippines, man, I got to let you know this. When you guys come to move here, listen, let me tell you something. Whenever you buy something in the Philippines, get ready. Keep your receipts because eventually, less than 6 to 9 months to maybe a year, it's going to break down. I mean, the products out here are terrible, man. I'm serious. I wish I had sent all my stuff from the USA to here. It would have been still kicking, live and running. But it was cost too much to ship it here, so I sold my stuff before I moved here. But the products, from the furniture to the appliances, the electronics, everything made here in the Philippines, it is not good. I'm telling you, everything we purchased here that we paid a lot of money for, the next thing you know, 9 months, 6 months, boom, break. We had a sofa. We bought a sofa. Lisa D sitting on the sofa. We bought the sofa, and about 9 months later, the sofa started chipping. Well, we paid good money for the sofa. And when I went back there to talk to the man about it, he told me, so your warranty's over. I said, man, I want this sofa fixed. I bought that. We had a big old blowout about it. But I'm telling you guys, if you plan on moving here to the Philippines, be careful if you buy stuff. Make sure you keep your receipts.
Our washing also.
Oh yeah, we bought a washer. We bought a Samsung washer, automatic washer. But at least he was doing everything by hand, right? I said, I'm tired of you. I want you to do the. So you got an automatic washer. We had the washer about 10 months, and the doggone washer messed up. It stopped. It wouldn't shut off when it was time to shut the water out. So thank goodness we kept our receipts, and it came out and fixed it. They had to put a whole new motherboard, a computer part in the washer, and it was only like 10 months. So I'm telling you, man, if you come out here, you buy stuff, keep your receipts. Let's go back to the comments here. Okay, Mr. Kelts. Yeah, Mr. Kelts, you gotta leave that alone, man. I'm serious. Don't waste your time on that. I mean, if you just want to chat, chit chat, be a friend, they say she's just a friend. You know, it's all right. But you don't do nothing serious with that. I'm telling you, it's not gonna end up good.
Right there.
Don't offend Lisa D.
No, HT.
Huh? HT I'm talking about Singapore, man. He get ready to go to Singapore. FDF Singapore edition coming soon. Okay.
What's FDF?
Lisa D said, what's FDF, Chris? I don't know what that is. FDF Singapore. Melo said, don't offend Lisa D. I'm not offending Lisa D. Lisa D know me by now. Lisa D know how to. Y'all think she light and she easy? Lisa D will tell you up. You get on Lisa D bad side. She don't play. I'm telling you, man. I know how she is. See, I know when to back off from her, and I know when to charge in. And she the same with me. She know when I get in my way, leave him alone. Cause I'm like, why you? And she the same way. We know each other now, so I don't offend her, and she don't offend me. We stay out of each other's way. That's how we get along. Keep your receipts on your Filipino. Chris, you wrong, boy. You hear what he said? I'm gonna tell your girlfriend on you, man. You wait till I see. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna Chris said.
I will tell Melody.
I'm gonna tell Melody on you, man.
To keep her receipts also.
He said, keep your receipts on your girlfriend. Chris, you a mess, man. You a mess. I'm gonna tell Melody on you as soon as I see her. Andy said, Andy, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Lisa and Bobby D, this is what I love about your channel. You're real and relatable. Yeah, man, we keep it down to earth. We don't try to get highfalutin up here and all like that. We related to you and your situation with your Filipina, because that's what you guys need. Some of you guys are not don't have experience with the Filipina. Like me, I didn't have no experience with Filipina. I had to learn by fire, on fire. I got burnt. That's how I learned. And then I'm trying to keep you guys from getting burnt. You know, you got the benefit of my experience and my the things I've seen out there. And so some of the stuff I'm telling you, you put it to use, you avoid a whole lot of trouble. But if you go your own road, you know, that's your thing. That's your thing. Do your thing. I'm just trying to tell you what I know for living out here and for dating out here for going back and forth for 5 years, living out here for 5 years. It's a lot of stuff I know, man, that can help you out.
Sometimes Filipino break down too.
Yeah, they break down. They break down a lot. But you got to get on top of a Filipina, man, especially if you're taking care of her. I stayed on top of Lisa D. I could tell nobody, no lie. I call Lisa D up. How you doing? And I tell her, I said, I used to make her give me an account. When I sent her money, I made her give me an account what she did with that money, because I have visual trust. I talked to you what visual trust is, right? You trust her no farther than you see it. We had an LDR, and she did. She kept me abreast of what she did, and we didn't have a lot of problems with that. Lisa D was very understanding.
Yeah, I kept all the receipts also.
She did.
Western Union.
When I first started dating her, I was sending her money through Western Union. She kept the receipts for that, and whatever she bought, whatever, I said, show me the receipt. Show me the receipt. Just like that.
Until now, I still have it.
She still got the receipt. That's how faithful Lisa D was. She didn't, only a few things she messed up on, but it wasn't nothing major, or I wouldn't be with her. But yeah, you have to keep a tight hand. When you're on the LDR, let me tell you something, man. Don't take nothing for granted. When you're on the LDR, you sitting up there, well, she loves me, she ain't gonna do all that, she ain't talking to nobody. Yeah, right. She might have 4 people on the side for all you know. You can't trust that. I mean, you need to have a visual trust with the Filipina and an LDR until you build up to a blind trust. It'll take a long time, because distance, anything can go on between you and her because of the distance. She think, well, you don't see me, so what he don't see ain't gonna hurt him. And she dating 5 or 6 guys. Every day you need to have a set time to talk to that Filipino one-on-one on Skype, Viber, Facebook, whatever. Set date, set time. And now on the weekends, 2 or 3 times. Keep her straight. And if she can't make her appointments, you need to start letting her go. And then look, I told you, I'm trying to help you out here. You can't even sit down and chat with me on regular time. I'm about to back off. Let her know. Keep tight reins on them if you're in the LDR. Okay, okay, Andy said his did too. Okay. Terry Edwards. What's up, Terry? Hey, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, Terry. HT, Sandy, Terry, what's up, HT? Hey, man, we try to keep it real here. Eddie Jackson, what's going on, man? She broke up after 2 years. After 2 years? 2 years? Man, what was y'all doing, man? 2 years? That's a long time, man. That's a long time. You should have kept that thing. You should have found out what was going on. 2 years. That's 2 years of your life you'll never get back. 2 years of your heart you'll never get back, man. You gave some of that lady, some of the insides of you. You'll never get that back. Be careful, man. If it go that long, something ain't right there, man. Food review. Okay. Favorite spot. Okay, FDF is his food reviews. He does his food reviews on his show.
Okay.
Okay.
He's still out.
Bruce and Yuri learned a lot. Okay, Bruce and Yuri been out a while, yeah.
Melo is still asking you about the young Filipino being murdered in Arlington, Texas.
I don't know much about that yet. I've got to read up on that. Hold on. He said, hold on. I got to pull this back up. Andy said, I couldn't see her in time. Financial issue. Okay, so you couldn't see her. That's why she broke up. Okay, I understand. You couldn't get out there. Well, some Filipinos don't want to wait. And you can't blame her for that. You know, she put it in 2 years and you couldn't make it in 2 years. That's a problem, man. You gotta, what are your priorities? I mean, if you can't save up $1,000 in 2 years to get out there and see your lady, that's a problem. That's part of your problem. Wait a minute, what you doing, my dude? You don't mess the camera up now, please. I hope. In that. She messed with the camera, y'all, please. Okay, she wanted y'all to see her beautiful face.
No, because you missed the other comment.
I missed the comment? She said I missed the comment. What comment did I miss?
Read that.
I read that. You didn't see me read that? He said, yeah, I read that, my dear. He talked about the lady being...
got murdered.
Yeah, in the freezer. I talked about that.
Freezer?
Yeah, it was in the freezer. That was a previous comment. This is a second comment about the same thing. Wait a minute.
Salamat po.
Yeah, second comment about the same thing. Well, let me do it. Can you please?
Right here. What's that? Yeah, between you.
I already read that, Lisa D. You going backwards, please.
Oh, right there.
Man, I already read that, Lisa D. You a little bit late. You coming in late on the party, girl. Okay. HT said get your Filipinos with 100% warranty. By JD Power and Associates. Man, that would be nice. I would have a lot of money if I had a warranty on them. Bobby's a lucky dude. Yeah, man. Lisa D, sometimes she made me want to cry. She's so lucky. I feel like... Anybody got some tissue out there?
But I never see you crying.
No, because I'm a man.
Now.
I'm a man, baby girl. I'm a man. I don't cry.
I want to see
I don't cry.
it now.
I cry, y'all. I cry sometimes, but I don't cry in front of my ladies. No, I can't do... Oh, we're gonna messed up.
Allah.
Put that back. Flip the page. There you go. Yeah, I cry sometimes. Every man, she messing with the camera, y'all. Okay.